10 super expensive vehicles have been abandoned and now covered with dust and rust. One. LeMans Blue Jaguar XJ220. The car was bought 6 years ago in Beirut, where it was last seen before someone found it at a Qatari desert. There were only 281 units manufactured globally, and each of them was sold at the price of $500,000. Now valued at $200,000, it is still in no way an affordable car. 2. Rolls-Royce Centurion. The one-off Centurion belonged to someone from Las Vegas, and then it was sold and exported to Russia, where the car was said to be abandoned in a suburban railroad. How can the owner abandon such car? According to the Market News, an unmodified Rolls-Royce Centurion is valued at $350,000. 3. Maybach 57. The Maybach 57 was abandoned in a parking lot in Cannes in 2012. The car still looks neat with only a hood ornament missing. It was priced at around $380,000 before being discontinued by Daimler. Despite being less expensive nowadays, it is still unaffordable to most people. 4. Ferrari F40. Ferrari used to be one of the luxury cars in the supercar collection of Uday Hussein, the oldest son of Saddam during the First Gulf War. In 2013, Uday was killed by U.S. Special Forces and the car became abandoned. It was reported that the Ferrari F40 was found somewhere in rural Iraq. A Ferrari F40 car in good condition would be sold at $450,000. 5. Lamborghini Miura. In 1969, Aristotle Onassis, a Greek shipping magnate, bought this Lamborghini Miura for Stamatis Kokotas, aka Greek Elvis. However, the car was abandoned in the underground parking lot of a Hilton in Athens after its engine was broken due to Kokotas's rally racings. At the same time, the engine was delivered to Lamborghini's factory to be repaired. However, Kokotas didn't pay the repair cost, so the poor Lamborghini Miura has been sitting there for 30 years. In 2012, the Lamborghini Miura was auctioned and sold for $483,210 after reuniting with the engine. 6. Aston Martin DB5. Any car enthusiast would dream of finding an abandoned Aston Martin DB5 and even are far happier if it is the prototype. The Aston Martin DB5 prototype was found in a decrepit shed due to being abandoned for 20 years. Although the particular car was found not to be in a good shape, it was still put up for auction for $580,000. 7. Ferrari Enzo. A Ferrari Enzo valued at $1.1 million was abandoned by its British owner. It's popular in Dubai that expats are in debt tend to abandon their car along with the keys in the ignition or maxed out credit cards in the glove compartment to run away. Otherwise, they would be thrown in jail because of their bounce check. An abandoned Ferrari Enzo is the example of this worrying trend. The car valued at $1.1 million was abandoned by its British owner, who fled because having no money to pay for his numerous traffic fines. 8. Bugatti Veyron. The abandoned Bugatti Veyron. The Bugatti Veyron is now still abandoned in a bad condition and covered with dust. Valued at about $1.5 million, the Bugatti Veyron is one of the most expensive luxury cars in the world. However, a Russian car owner didn't care too much about the price or speed of the car. The car is now still abandoned in a bad condition and covered with dust. 9. Koenigsegg Trevita. The abandoned Koenigsegg Trevita. A Koenigsegg Trevita costing $2 million is found abandoned in a parking lot in Zurich, Switzerland in 2012. A Koenigsegg Trevita costing $2 million is found abandoned in a parking lot in Zurich, Switzerland in 2012. At the time when the car found, it has been said to be worth more than 1,000 Swiss francs, but that must be just small change to its owner. 10. Shelby Daytona Coupes. Shelby Daytona Coupes. In the 1970s, the Shelby Daytona Coupes disappeared until the car was found and sold at $4 million in 2001. There were only 6 Shelby Daytona Coupes produced globally. This car was discovered after its owner attempted suicide. Numerous famous racers drove the car and set various tracking records. In the 1970s, the Shelby Daytona Coupes disappeared until the car was found and sold at $4 million in 2001. Now it is kept in a museum in Philadelphia. Like and share if you like video. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos.